When it comes to changes in the game and how long it takes to develop things, it can really depend on what feature we're talking about. Some of these features have been in the works for many years. We're talking multiple years. And so while we laid a lot of groundwork last year in year 6, we're finally getting to see a lot of these things come live in year 7, which is why it makes this year one of the biggest ever for us in Siege.
What is up, everybody? I'm Akeem Lawanton, welcoming you back to IGN on the 6, IGN's premier Rainbow Six Siege show. Now, this year of Rainbow Six Siege is unlike any that has ever come before, bringing exciting new game modes, operators, maps, and so much more. Now, today, we're talking to Alex Karpazis, the game's creative director, to get an exclusive inside look at everything you have to look forward to in year 7 of Rainbow Six Siege. So, without further ado, let's get some foresight into what's coming in this new year of Rainbow Six Siege.
What's up, everyone? My name's Alex Karpazis, and I'm creative director on Rainbow Six Siege. The response from the community has been huge. It's been super exciting for everybody on the team to watch the streams, check out the feedback. It's been so positive, and it's really made us super excited about what we're doing with Season 1 and for the entire year of Year 7 in Siege. Team Deathmatch is a new game mode in Siege. We've been asked about this kind of game mode for a while, and we're super happy to ship it in Season 1 of Demon Vale. We've got a lot of great feedback, and we know players love it, but we also know there's room to do more with it. So we will be listening to balance and feedback such as spawns, making sure everything feels great, and also adding more maps to the Team Deathmatch pool so that you get a little bit more variety there. You can learn more maps and open up new ways to kind of warm up. Year 7 is going to be pretty huge for us. Starting with Season 2, we've already announced that we're bringing a shooting range to the game, as well as operator guides, so that whenever you jump into a match, you can pop up the guide and learn more about the character you're playing. Jumping to Season 3, we're actually doing a big rework of the progression system of Ranked, calling it Rank 2.0. So making sure it's a lot more rewarding every single time you climb during the season. And then another huge update comes at the end of the year for us, which is Season 4. We're bringing cross-play between the console families and cross-progression on every single platform that Rainbow Six Siege is on. So this really means that you can play on whatever system you're comfortable with and bring the customization and your friends list along with you. So starting in Season 2, you'll actually start seeing the signs of a system that we call the reputation system. This is really a behind-the-scenes system that has been live for about a year now, that we're finally showing more and more of to you, the players. And it's really a way to highlight those who are really positive in our community, and also making sure that we can have the proper tools to address cheaters and toxicity, where we have a zero tolerance rule for that in our game. So starting in Season 2, you'll actually see people who have the reverse friendly fire sanction activated most games will now have it on as they enter a match. So this is now taking a look at reputation beyond a match-to-match kind of evaluation, and looking at the bigger picture, who's acting toxic in a game, and making sure that they can learn to become a better player and to be a better community member. Phase 2 is launching in Season 3, and this is looking at voice and in-game chat making sure that players who abuse those systems don't have access to them until they've appropriately changed their behavior. And then in Season 4, you'll see the reputation system in full that can reward players for good behavior and have a much more robust system for penalizing or outright banning players for their toxic or cheating behavior. So in Season 4, we are introducing what we're calling the permanent arcade mode, and this is just to bring that fun that we bring with our arcades that we kind of release every so often within a season, and provide a permanent place where players can jump in and experience something completely different in Siege. Whether it's the Golden Gun events that we've run or any of the others, it'll be a constant rotating game mode list that you can just have some fun with some friends, blow off some steam, and get a little bit of something different in Siege. Whenever we're developing new operators, we always take a number of things into account. First of all, where are they coming from, their country of origin? What kind of new gameplay mechanics can we bring? What kind of gameplay mechanics can change the meta or balance out the roster? So we never approach each operator with a theme or some kind of template. Each one is unique. And so if you see Azami in Season 1, this is an operator we've wanted to do for years now that we can finally launch, and changes kind of the core of the game. Instead of destruction, now they're an architect who can rebuild a map. And so every single operator, I think you'll get something different each season this year. So in Season 1, we have Goyo getting a huge rework for his canisters. And already we've loved the reception we've gotten. This is the kind of rework that you can expect throughout the year, where we look at the utility of an operator and what they bring to the table. Is it fun? Is it something that can mesh well with others? We have some ideas for characters like Nook and Rook, Zero, and also Thatcher. So right now, we're really happy with the meta that we've achieved in Siege. It's some of the most fun we've had in years, and we've seen our players just enjoy it so much. That really comes out from all of the feedback that we get from our community, from the pro players. So Siege is a very different game than it was when it first launched. We've learned a lot about what makes a fantastic competitive shooter. It's also meant that our cast has ballooned to beyond 60 operators, and that's always a little bit intimidating for new players to come into the game. We know the game is awesome, we know it's super strong, but it's still super intimidating for new players to jump on. So we want to provide the tools for new players to learn and immediately enjoy the game too. So Team Deathmatch is a lot more approachable for new people to understand how our gun handling kind of reacts in the game, how destruction reacts in the game. We have the new shooting range coming out in Season 2 so that you get to test all of these weapons out and learn about them. And we also have operator guides dropping in Season 2 as well. So whether you're in the menus or live in a match, you can still learn about what this operator is, what their gadgets are doing. So Year 7 is actually going to be one of the best times for new players to jump in and learn from the veterans and learn why this game is so great.
Thank you so much to Alex Karpazis for talking to us about all the major changes and features coming to Rainbow Six Siege in Year 7. Now, which update are you most excited to check out in this year of Siege? Let us know in the comment section down below. And if you feel like you still haven't gotten your Rainbow Six Siege fix, you can head on over to IGN's Wiki Guides to learn more about the operators, gadgets, maps, and so much more. I'm Akeem Lawanson, and thanks for watching IGN on the 6.